Hello, boys and girls. I apologise, my my throat is shot. I've just spent 4.5 hours talking TFNation with a bunch of great people. So I'm a bit red-eyed. My eyes are starting to go red, bloodshot, and everything. It has been a great night. I was joined. Basically, this evening, just to clarify, I did my pre-TFNation live stream. I was joined by my good friend Tony, Sadvestry One, Paul Ferrelli, I think that's how you pronounce it, I apologise, of Transformers Show, Gareth, aka Alpha Prime 88, and Billy Edwards came in a bit later into the stream. The guy, the boss man himself, who runs TFNation, alongside a great bunch of crew and team behind him. And man, it has been a long night. It has been a long, just sat there in front of a computer screen. My God, it's coming down now, the weather. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera. It really is coming down. Let me open it up, the door, and you can kind of see. This is what the weather's been like all day here in Hull. I don't know about anywhere else. But man, very miserable day all day today. So it's been a perfect day. Perfect day to just do a stream and not go outside and just chill. It's been perfect for that, to be honest. But man, it has been a great night. It really has. It's been a good night. As you can tell, I'm knackered. I'm knackered. I shouldn't be so knackered. This is the thing. I had probably I went to bed. Well, I went upstairs, and I originally went up to go and watch something because my dad was watching something downstairs. And I went upstairs to my room, as you do, and next thing I remember, I'm waking up at about something like about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening, and I was originally just gonna go upstairs, watch something, and come back downstairs and enjoy the rest of my evening. That didn't work out. I ended up kind of waking up at about 9ish, and then my dad woke me up, and then I kind of ended up drifting off to sleep again, and then I ended up being woken up by my dad again, coming into my room for a second time, and then and then I just fell asleep again, and then I eventually woke up properly at about 12 o'clock noon. So it was a long sleep, and I must have needed it. I must have really needed it, because to be honest, I went to sleep at something like, I went upstairs at like something like 6 o'clock. It was like 6 o'clock in the evening. I went upstairs and I set my alarm clock for about 8:30. My alarm clock went off, hit snooze, and I must have completely just turned it off at one point, because it never went off again, and I ended up just having a very long sleep. But I must have needed it. But anyway, so yeah, I really didn't need. I don't know why I'm so knackered, to be honest, because I've had a bloody long sleep. Right from about, I must have drifted off at about 6, half 6, 7 o'clock, and right through till about 12 o'clock today, this afternoon, when I actually properly got up and got dressed and got washed and everything, and as you do. But yeah, I shouldn't be that knackered after that long of a sleep, but I must have bloody needed it, to be honest with you. But as you can tell, my throat is playing up. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not coming down with a chest well, it's my throat mostly. I don't have a chest infection. It seems to be more my throat. So I'm currently on cough syrup at the moment to try and ease my throat. Because last thing I want is me not feeling very well for going to TFNation next week, because we are literally 5 days away now. Officially it is now going to fit 5 days for me setting off for TFNation. I set off Thursday. I set off on Thursday next week. I break off from work on the Wednesday. Wednesday's my last day. So my plans are, if things go to plan, Wednesday I am going to, on my way home from work, I'm going to basically get some snacks, get a pack of beer, because it's always good to have a pack to bring a pack of beer to TFNation, because the prices are going to be bad on the bar. I'm not going to be able to afford to just pay out for. I'm going to be there for freaking 4 days, 4 nights, and yeah, I can't quite afford to just spend a load of money just at the bar. So I'm going to take a pack of beer, and I do have access to the executive lounge because I'm sharing with a good bud, Chris and Matt Grant. So I'm sharing with those guys again. So because it's an executive room that we've got, family executive room, because it's one of those dealies, we do actually get access to the executive lounge, which means we do get 1 hour. I think it's 1 hour. Excuse me. Every day that we're there, every evening, we get like 1 hour of unlimited alcohol or anything beverage. Tea, coffee, orange juice, soft drinks, whatever it is, we get access to it for an hour, and the alcohol's for an hour. Tea and coffee you can get at any time, I think, in there, but it's mostly onto the alcohol stuff, like the beer. So you can actually get like as many bottles of beer, and you can enjoy yourself in there, and it helps to save some money as well. But obviously I'm going to be taking a pack of beer as well, to keep in my room and to consume in my room and so on. So yeah, on Wednesday I'm probably going to do that, because I'm not going to have. I was going to do it this weekend. I was probably going to go and get some bits this weekend, but I can't really be bothered. I'm going to kind of see how the weather is as well, because it's looking like this weekend it's just going to be nothing but rain. And I can't really be bothered, because if I am coming down with something like a sore throat, cold, chest infection sort of thing, last thing I want is to go out in the rain and make it worse. on the eve of me pretty much going away to TFN, I should be fine after a couple of days. I'm gonna dose myself up on good old cough syrup, and I mean, this is for tickly coughs, because I have been having a bit of a tickly cough. So I assume what I've got is a tickly cough more than anything. And it's for basically coughs and sore throats. I can feel it now. It feels like I've swallowed a stone. It's at the back of my throat, like, and so certainly a sore throat of some kind. And you can tell my voice is starting to break a little bit. Me talking, doing this vlog is certainly not helping it. I need to rest it for a few hours, no talking, nothing, and that's the best thing for it. And also honey. I might do myself a cup of tea with a bit of honey in it, actually, if I've got any. Have we got any honey? We do indeed, sweet. So I might do myself a nice cup of tea with some honey in it, because honey is perfect for stuff like that. So, yes. Anyways, so yeah, this evening I was doing my pre-TFNation live stream, and I was joined by some great people, great friends. It was a good night. It was a great stream. I was very, very happy with how it turned out. It was probably on par with the stream last year I did. It was great to have Billy come on, because, you know, Billy is the guy. I know he can't talk about anything specific, you know, in regards to this year's event, but he can talk about things. He can ask questions, answer questions people may have in regards to the convention, you know, going for the first time. He's a great person to have on the stream, and the fact that he's made it onto the stream 2 years on the trot, last year and this year, is fantastic. And thank you to Billy if you watch this, and also to everybody that was in the chat as well. We had a very, very good chat. There was people that were all people that were going, except for Sammy. I know Sammy Skulgren, he joined the chat, but obviously, sadly, he's not coming this year. But everybody that was in the chat were actually no. There was a second person, and there was another guy called Christopher. He's not coming to TFN this year, but he joined the chat and he's hoping to come to a future one, hopefully sometime. But no, it was a good night. It was a good stream. Absolutely fantastic. We had a good laugh. It was good to have a proper conversation and get Gareth, Alpha Prime, joining in. I have met him before at a previous TFNation, but I don't remember the conversation. I don't remember meeting him. Apparently he was with, I think, Rich Zotarada or something. And when I met him at the first time, and it was very brief. But this year, he's coming to TFNation, and it'd be great to see Gareth and actually hang out with him a bit more, and obviously Tony and all the guys at the Transformers the show, Paul and everybody. It's going to be a freaking great weekend. 1 week to go. No, 5 days. Not 1 week. 5 days. 5 days. I've literally got 3 days of work left. So I'll go back to work on Monday after the weekend. I'll go back to work on Monday, 3 days. I break off on Wednesday, and then I set off at 9:40 in the morning is when my coach is due to depart from Hull Paragon Station or Hull Interchange, and I will be getting into Birmingham coach station in Digbeth for about 2 p.m. meeting up with Lawrence at the coach station, and then both of us making our way to the Hilton from there. Once we've met up, and I will be at the Hilton between 2:30 and 3, I'd say, in the afternoon on the Thursday. And then obviously I'm going to have to see about, I don't know what time Welsh Chris Evans and Matt Grant, I don't know what time they're getting to the Hilton on the Thursday, but if it needs be, I can always put my bags and everything in Lawrence's room, and then when those guys come, I can just transfer my bags over. It's not going to be a problem, hopefully. But man, I'm going to probably finish this stream, this vlog, because it's playing havoc with my throat. I'm going to just let my throat, let the cough syrup stuff work its magic overnight, and do myself a nice cup of tea with some honey in it to help medicinal purposes for it as well, and just see how I am tomorrow, and just keep dosing myself up with some stuff, syrup and everything. I know people are going to comment and say this isn't helping either, but this isn't the problem. I suffer with, even well before I started vaping, and when I was when I was on actual cigarettes, because there was a time where I was smoking, and then obviously I come off the cigs and went on vape instead, and but I've always suffered with chest infections and sore throats. So yeah, I always suffer multiple times per year. I always get them. So even before this isn't the problem. Before I start getting comments saying he's just up that's the problem. It's not necessarily that's the problem. It's not helping. I know that, but yeah, no. But anyway, so I'm gonna come on to an end now. Thanks very much for watching the vlog. But yeah, just want to make a vlog and thank everybody that was in the chat that watches my vlogs as well. Thank you very much to the people that was in the chat. It was a fantastic chat. It was a great stream. Very much happy with it. It was just all it was. I mean, my streams there's nothing special to them per se. They are literally just a hangout. I just make them as a hangout. We just freely talk between us all, and you know, people come in the chat. They get involved in it as well. We respond to people that may ask us questions or comment about anything. So you know, it ends up being a nice, environment, an open environment as well. But yeah, very happy with how the stream ended up. Again, before I sign out, thank you to everybody that joined us in the chat, and also to those people that were actually on camera alongside me. It was fantastic. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go now. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea with some honey in it, and try and get my sore throat under control. And I'm going to maybe chill out for another hour and then go to bed. And then, yes, so, yeah, there will probably be another, the next vlog from me, it will be a pre-TFNation 2023 live, the next vlog from me will be a pre-TFNation vlog. I'm going to do a vlog on the Wednesday evening, or the Wednesday when I get home from work, of me getting things sorted for the packing. So that will be my next vlog on the channel, and then the vlog after that will be the event itself. Any sort of footage that I take at the event will be compiled into a vlog or something. So stay tuned, there's some stuff yet to come to the channel. But yeah, to those that are watching, to those that are going to TFNation this year, see you in 5 or 6 days, depending on whenever it is that you travel on up. But it's going to be great. See you soon. Bye-bye.